Hey there, Corwin Duncan with Sharper Mind Training. Today I want to talk a little bit about the concept of muscle guarding and how it applies to mental training. So muscle guarding is something you may have experienced if you've ever gotten a massage. And if not, or you're not sure what I mean, you can kind of get a sense just by digging your thumb into somewhere, some muscle, maybe on your thigh, that is a little bit relaxed and finding a kind of a tight spot. And what you'll usually notice, or maybe like in your back, what you'll usually notice is if you find a tight spot, the first thing that happens in response to pressure is the muscle tenses up. Obviously, that's not what we want from a massage. And with a good massage, that's not what we end up getting. But that initial reaction is tension to protect the muscle. Now, a good massage therapist will be able to stay with that pressure at a level that is, it kind of challenges a muscle a little bit, but allows it to recognize that it's safe and then to relax. You might be wondering, why does this happen? Why does a muscle tense up when we want it to relax? And the answer is because the muscle does not know if it's safe yet. The muscle does not know you want it to relax. It just knows something is trying to get into it. And mostly we're not built for optimal performance. We're built for survival. And there's a lot of stuff that the body can do, the mind can do, that it doesn't usually do on its own because it's not necessary for our survival. And it wasn't helpful for our survival when we evolved certain traits. So muscle guarding is a great example of this. In order to become relaxed and feel good and reduce tension and all this stuff, we want to be able to relax our muscles. In order to perform at our best, we want to be able to relax. Getting a massage can be a great way to do that. Digging into those muscles and kind of breaking up some of those adhesions or some of that tension can be wonderful. But the body doesn't recognize this. And so the first thing it does is says, get out, don't come in and mess with this tension. The mind, as it turns out, does something pretty similar. And you may have experienced this if you've ever been talking to somebody who had a difference of opinion with you, and when it first came up, you didn't really think critically or carefully explore their perspective. You just kind of went, nope, you're wrong. I'm right, you're wrong. It's the same kind of, the brain gets tense, the mind locks up and says, we're not letting anything new in because I don't know if it's safe yet. And if you've ever been in an argument with not a friend, somebody who didn't really care about your comfort or well-being, and they just wanted to make sure you knew they were right, whether or not they're right, it doesn't really feel safe to explore that possibility in that kind of environment. That kind of environment where admitting you're wrong might lead to more criticism, more attack, more pressure. So it's kind of hard to explore, hey, maybe I'm wrong about this. Maybe there's other possibilities in that kind of situation. Another example of a time when it's hard to really let our mind operate fully is under pressure. So all of this is just to say, there are times we want our brains to relax, expand, think more creatively, more fully about situations. And because of the pressure we're feeling, that's not the tendency or the impulse of the mind, of the brain. And we have a natural reaction of kind of contracting, maybe getting defensive, and shutting out new ideas or other ideas that may be challenging to us. What I would recommend is, first of all, just start to notice. Notice if this is happening to you. Observe. Oh, I'm getting a bit locked up. And that's all for right now. Just notice if it's happening, step back from it, observe, and then over time, as you start to recognize, wait, I'm not really under attack here. I'm just feeling this sense of threat, and my brain is locking up in response. You'll be able to mentally and physically relax as a result of that. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Hope you got something from it. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and be sure to check out the next one.